Hello, my name is Breganowski.
And I'm Austin Morales, and you're watching The Inner Gamer On.
And today we're going to be talking about a new partnership with Microsoft and GameStop, where Microsoft is going to be providing their tablets and services for use in GameStop stores in return for GameStop getting a little bit of a cut for their all access program and maybe some more. So there's a nice little deal going on here, a nice little marriage partnership between the two. Hopefully we'll see GameStop staying alive. Hopefully we'll have better experiences there, and Microsoft's going to get a little bit out of it too. So maybe it's a win-win for everybody. We'll see how it goes with this next generation. So let's dive on in and find out more.
And as always, if you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, and bang that bell, because you know you want to do it for Xbox.
Microsoft and GameStop are teaming up for the next generation. As reported by Games Radar, there's not a lot around this, but I heard this on a podcast and I looked up the article and then found this article in relationship to it. But ultimately, it looks like Microsoft has found ways to team up with GameStop to, I think, one part. This could be a good part for both parties here, because GameStop is a dying breed. They're falling apart. They're struggling. Right. And Microsoft is on the up and up right now with all of their new initiatives that they're doing. And what Microsoft doesn't have, though, is Microsoft, because of COVID, has been closing their Microsoft stores. So they don't have physical stores anymore. I think they've kept like 2 or 3 open or something like that. But I've heard that they're starting to close them down and just focus online. But GameStop has stores. And GameStop needs to fix a lot of their stores to make it where they talk to each other, which apparently they're working on that right now. I've heard that GameStop's putting in a new system that'll allow their stores to talk to each other better. Finally, after 20,000 years, so that's a good thing. But ultimately, they've announced a multi-year strategic partnership with Microsoft. Store employees. Oh, actually, no. Here's where it comes into play. So, store employees are now going to use Microsoft Surface devices and Microsoft services to power its backend. So, as opposed to using their old antiquated GameStop systems, they're going to be upgrading to use Microsoft, probably Azure, which is their cloud platform, which is incredible technology, and Microsoft Surface in the store. So they're going to get rid of those old ass computers. They're going to upgrade to use Microsoft's like systems and backend services, which is huge because it's all built for enterprise level networking structure, cross communication, all that stuff. Right. And they said they would also explain how GameStop would also sell Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S through Microsoft Xbox's All Access program, and that both GameStop and Microsoft will benefit from the lifetime revenue value of gamers who buy into the ecosystem.
Yes, so, exactly.
So I don't know exactly how this all plays into it, but like GameStop is going to be using, so I guess it's kind of a partnership like, hey, if you use our services, we're going to give you a cut of Xbox and like do some kind of like partnership deal here. Right. And work through that, which I think is brilliant. I mean, what if they had what if your Game Pass subscription, Ultimate subscription, gave you Game Informer and also price points into GameStop's like 10% off, pre-sales and stuff like that. Exactly. That was all like one big membership.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be great, man. Like they need that. This would be a great facelift for GameStop, and the partnership just makes sense for both of them because, well, Microsoft needs a storefront, and if they're helping GameStop out, it's a win-win. They're going to be like, well, we'll help promote you more, obviously. I wonder how much of this was with, who was the guy who used to be in charge of Nintendo?
Oh.
I forget his name now. God dang it, I can't remember his name. I can't remember anyone's name in the industry anymore. I'm too old.
Starts with an R.
Anyway. Yeah, like he's come over, right Reggie, before COVID.
Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Yeah.
He came over right before, COVID happened, and they were hoping that he could bring back GameStop, and I wonder if this was an initiative with him.
I didn't know he did that. I thought he was just doing his own thing.
No, yeah, they put him on the board to help
cool.
boost GameStop again, yeah. So I was like really excited because he is a real gamer, even though he was in charge of Nintendo for a while. And I feel like with his mind, he could really maybe turn the ship around and really help out GameStop. So I'm curious. We haven't heard about him or his dealings with GameStop recently.
Right.
But obviously not much can really happen because of COVID. So
yeah.
I don't know. I think this would be cool, man. I mean, can you imagine having Xboxes or like a whole, that one store that they put, I think it was in California, where in the back you could have, people trying out games and stuff, like a whole setup for people to just come in and play some games. And then you have like the apparel in the front, and then you got the, kind of like they have now, the checkout line in the middle with games and stuff. And I don't know the way they're going to set it up and potentially have like, tournaments. I think
that was
there.
in Oklahoma was where they were going to open that, like Tulsa or something like that, which is a weird place. But yeah, that was a cool idea. And I wish hopefully this will give them some revenue to bring it back in some way. Like they
right.
So this article, or Ars Technica, interviewed a couple of analysts who had spoken to management to kind of get a better idea of what this meant. And Loop Capital analyst Anthony Chukumba said, quote, "The way it's going to work is for every Microsoft Xbox console that GameStop sells going forward, GameStop will get some percentage of the revenue from every digital full game download, DLC, microtransaction, and any subscriptions as well." So I don't know if it's part of the all access part of it. So like you buy the all access program, which I'm trying to remember what the all access program, I think that's one where it's a subscription service. Yes, it is. Wow. So Xbox All Access is a subscription service where you pay X number of dollars a month, and you basically are working towards paying off a console. Plus you get access to Game Pass. Plus you get access to Xbox One, the Plus subscription or Games for Gold, and then you get now you get access to xCloud. So all of that ties into this subscription service. So I think if they sell that, then they're able to. Basically, they get a cut of that,
right,
by selling it in their store.
Yeah,
which is, and then in addition, like Microsoft's making bank because their whole system is being used by GameStop.
Exactly,
and they get probably a cut from like transaction fees and things like that. So it's a very, very interesting deal for sure.
I'm very happy because I mean, as much as GameStop has issues, like I don't want them to go away.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. Like I'd like to see them live on in some capacity to, support gamers and stuff like that. I mean, they've been supporting gamers for a super long time, and it would be a shame to see them just fall apart because of just not being able to recognize the future and being able to adapt to that. So hopefully this is a good adaptation in the right direction.
Right.
Yeah.
And quick note on the Xbox, because there's a video on this article and it shows the Xbox on its side with the with the exhaust on the right side.
Yeah.
So it's sitting on one of its sides. And how cool would it be if the X power button like shifted where it was always facing correctly?
Oh, you mean like rotated or whatever?
Yeah, like if it had some kind of like weight on it. So when you put it on its side, like it shifts right side up, and then when you go back, it shifts the other way.
That would be really cool.
I don't think that'd be too hard to do, but I don't know.
Well, even still, I mean, you could also even have it be like a little LED like screen or something where it just like, it doesn't have to be shifting. It just needs let's have a gyroscope and then just have it change the orientation of the picture.
Man, that'd be so sweet.
It's weird.
Kind of failed.
I read that the green thing on top of there, on top of where the exhaust fan is, it's not a light. It's just like colored parts of the plastic that make it look green.
Huh.
Which I was kind of upset about because I was excited to see like a nice little like green glow that comes out the top of it. Missed opportunity, I feel like.
Like PlayStation did that. They have those blue lights on there.
Yeah. Very strange decision.
Anyway, moving on.